Overboard je murder misterija, znači detektivska igra, koja mislim da je mala, kratko traje, ali je twist u tome da smo mi u ulozi osobe koja je počinila zločin, to jest ubistvo. Kako to uopšte funkcioniše, nemam pojma, ali moramo da probamo. Tako da, Overboard gameplay starts now. Već par dana mi se igrala neka detektivska igra, nešto, hteo sam da istražujem neki slučaj, razmišljao sam Return of the Obra Dinn ili tako neku igru da probam koju ste mi predlagali ranije. Međutim, kada sam čuo za koncept ove igre, odlučio sam prvo Overboard, pa da vidimo. Ok, radnja se očigledno dešava na nekom brodu, što smo mogli da zaključimo iz naziva. Nemamo previše opcija, tako da, begin! Midnight, July 3rd, 1935. U blizini New Yorka. SS Hook je verovatno naziv broda. The Times. Znači igra počinje sa vestima. Valencies depart for America. Bivša starleta Veronika Valency danas plovi iz New Yorka i prati je njen muž Malcolm. Ovaj šarmantni par, za koji se trenutno sumnja da su u velikim finansijskim problemima nakon nekoliko serija loših investicija. Aha, želimo vam puno više sreće u Americi, Lovebirds. Znači oni plove ka New Yorku, da, znači oni plove, ok, razumem.
We stood together at the rail, Malcolm and I told him I could see dolphins playing in the wake of the boat. He leant over to see them.
Just a little further, dear. Okay.
So I grabbed him by the belt.
Now.
And I threw him overboard.
Sviđa mi se, igrica počinje sa ono najbrutalnijim mogućim ubistvom. Pogledaj delfine, dragi. Odlično. Negdje sam pročitao da otprilike igra traje pola sata 45 minuta, ali ima mnogo šansi da odigraš ponovo i da istražiš bolje načine da uradiš stvari. Pa da počnemo. Malcolm, darling, I had the strangest dream. Malcolm? Oh, he's gone, really gone. Nije bio sam, devojko. Marvelous. I finally killed my husband. Good morning, Mrs. and Mrs. Valency. But is everything all right? What should I say? Aha, šta možemo da kažemo? Ko je tu? Uđi, nemoj ulaziti. Ko je to? Steward, ma'am. Šta želiš, gospodine stewarde? Kapetan kaže da stižemo u Liberty Islandu 4 p.m., a doručak je i dalje serviran, ma'am. Ali samo do 9. Aha, we overslept, razumem. Thank you, I'll let my husband know. Thank you, steward. Možemo da odgovorimo kao muškarac. Ne, to zvuči previše shady. Samo ćemo se zahvaliti. Thank you, steward. Very good, ma'am. All right, Veronica. Be calm. Act natural. Maybe no one saw anything. You can adjust text and animation speeds in the pause menu. Mislim da je okej, brzina, sve okej. Možemo da razgledamo po kabini i možemo da se pokrenemo. Razgledajmo po kabini. Kupatilo. I catch a glimpse of my reflection in the mirror as I slip into the bathroom and look quickly away. There's a bottle of tablets by the little sink. Fix my face. One of my earrings is missing. Znači, nedostaje minđuša, dijamantska. Shit. Pocket the other one. Aha, da sklonimo i drugu. Ok, ima smisla. I slip the earring free and put it in my pocket. The tablets. Sleeping tablets, strong ones. Oh, Veronica's little helpers. It's a wonder I woke up at all. Aj pročitamo label, možda saznamo nešto korisno. For the treatment of severe insomnia as a result of mental distress, side effects drowsiness, short-term memory loss, irritability, aggressive outbursts, increased libido. You're a full house, Veronica. Or rather, a royal flush. Hehehe. Imam opciju take them, pocket them, put them down. Stavit ćemo u džep. Možda nam zatrebaju za nešto. Požurit ćemo nazad u kabinu. Ajde da provjerimo krevet. The bed. I fell asleep on the chaise last night, so no one slept in the bed. Chaise. Ne znam šta znači ta reč. Niko nije spavao u krevetu. Scrumple the sheets. Možemo da poremetimo... Da, to ćemo da uradimo. Zvuči mi iz nekog razloga da to može biti korisno. Napravit ćemo da krevet izgleda kao da je neko spava u njemu. Možda da pomerim kameru na bolje mjesto. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Možda je ovo bolje mjesto za kameru. Mislim da prekrivam sve vreme dijalog. That's better. Get up. Možemo da pogledamo sto. There's a cast iron paperweight in the shape of dolphin on the desk. What an ugly thing. God knows, but I hate dolphins. Look at the paperweight. Something else. Something else. The porthole? The porthole is open. Aha, to je vjerojatno ovaj prozor. Look out across the water, toss something overboard, do something else. Look out across the water. Nothing but endless sea. No sign of America yet, unless it's on the other side of the boat. Is that how boats work? Genijalno. Do something else. Možemo da uživamo malo kao na sofi, ako je to sofa, ili da napustimo sobu. Aha, to je kao ona specifična vrsta sofe. No Malcolm lurching and farting in the room. Ok, ova žena baš ne voli svog muža, baš joj se ne dopada. Move on. Now leave. Mislim da smo se zadržali malo predugo i da je doručak završen. Where should Veronica go next? Forward cabins, aft cabins, the bridge, chapel, smoking room, the restaurant. Mislim da je restoran najbolja opcija, ali propustila je doručak. Možemo odmah na upper deck. Ajmo na upper deck da vidimo šta tamo ima. I can be there at 9:44. Go! Less than 7 hours from Liberty Island. I make my way to the upper deck. I'm standing by the rail as Lady H swans by. Lady H? Oh, Veronica dear, are you quite well? You look awful. Moj muž nedostaje. Da, ali to mi je čudno da prvo to pomenimo. Ajmo kao, oh, do I? Kao, zbunjena sam, šta se dešava? Simply dreadful. Too many late nights, I suppose. And how is that charming husband of yours this morning? He's gone missing. Možda je dobar trenutak da... moj instinkt kaže he's gone missing. I haven't seen him since last night. Really? Husbands are terribly unreliable. Worse than motor cars, and yet you still have to crank them. Have you seen him? My husband is boringly reliable. Okay, have you seen him? Ajde da je pitamo da li ga je vidjela. Me? No, I don't have him squirreled away in my cabin, my dear. We missed you at breakfast, dear. Everyone was very worried. Worried why? Clarissa Turpentine was in absolute floods of tears. She looked like a leaking cistern. We thought you might be able to talk some sense into her. Već sam zaboravio kako se zove žena, bukvalno. Zašto je plakala? With Miss Turpentine, who can say? Perhaps the moon upset her with its face. Honestly, I think that girl needs a good seeing to. By a therapist, I mean. Toodles. Aha, okej, ona će sada da ode. Up there on the bridge. Isn't that the commander? You mean Anders? Can he see us down here? Je dobro pitanje, jer onda ćemo znati da li nas je on možda video kako smo... Što ja mislim da je ovo isto mesto gdje smo počinili zločin zapravo. You mean Anders? Oh, you are playing it cool, aren't you? Hello. Oh, I do believe he's waving at us. She treats him to wave of her handkerchief, then returns blah blah blah. You rather like him, don't you, dear? Ona nas optužuje da se nama dopada taj neki kapetan. Please, his staff. What do you make of him? Ajde da pitamo gospođu šta ona misli. Quite a favorite of mine, but you know, dear, not all that glitters is gold, as they say. You don't like blacks? Ne, to nema nikakvog smisla. You don't trust him, maybe. Oh, I would trust him. Maybe not to sail a boat, though. Kako je ova žena zla? Šta to uopšte znači? On je, odlikovan komander iz rata. He's a war-decorated commander. Yep. To zvuči kao dobar odgovor. You're a fan, how delightful, but listen. Our beloved commander, my dear, he has a secret. What kind of secret? A rather awkward one. Lucky for him, I'm terribly discreet. Možda možemo da izvučemo neki hint od nje. Oh, I can't resist that. He's rather young, don't you think? To be a full commander, I mean. She pulls a string of rosary beads from her pockets as she strides away. Aha, možemo da pogledamo rail, palubu ili da siđemo dole. Pogledajmo rail, možda je to korisno s obzirom da mislim da je baš to mesto da smo gurnuli muža. Okej, ništa. Zašto nam nudi opciju da drop something overboard? Aj probamo da bacimo nešto overboard, tipa možda našu drugu minđušu ili... Ne, to nema nikakvog smisla, zašto bih to radio? Lean away. Možemo da čekamo by the trail ili da odemo ispod. Ajmo ispod. Continuage. Možemo da odemo na bridge, da pričamo sa kapetanom koji nas je možda video kako smo počinili zločin. Kapela... Ajmo da pričamo s kapetanom, to zvuči kao dobra opcija. Let's go! Čovječe, već je pola 11. Okej. To reach the bridge, you climb a metal ladder from the upper deck. It's a terrible idea. The masterful Commander Anders is at the wheel. Možemo da mu mahnemo i tu je neki ključ okačen na zid, to sam skontao. Samo sekund. Možda možemo malo da ubrzamo animaciju. I read speed. Da, to je okej. Resume. Možemo da mu mahnemo ili da razgledamo još. Ajde da razgledamo. You can see the rail clearly. Znači, mogao je da me vidi odavde. Wave to Anders. Commander. Mrs. Valenzi. Come in. The bridge isn't empty. There are few duty officers about. And how are you faring this morning, Mrs. Valenzi? Kakav velik smooth. Možemo da kažemo da se osjećamo onako malo dizzy, to be honest. Yes, indeed, he says. The upper deck seems a long way down, doesn't it? No one there now, of course. Do you know, I was on watch here last night. On je stražario. Oh yes? I didn't know that. Ovo je baš sad tipipavo, zato što da li nam on sugeriše da je video nešto ili nam samo neobavezno govori da je bio na straži. Nisam znala to. Moramo da, play it cool. No reason you should have. Was a quiet night, light breeze, no fog. Relatively good visibility. Da li da probamo da ga obrađujemo ili da se pravimo da se ništa nije desilo i da samo odemo? Mr. Anders, my friend. Osjećam se kao da je ovo zamka da započnemo neki razgovor s njim. Ali, let's do it anyway. I feel I've known you a long time. We're old souls, Mrs. Valenzi. That must be it. I'm told you have a secret. Are you trying to tell me something? Ajde da ga pitamo da nam možda on sam otkrije svoju tajnu. Mislim da bi on bio koristan saveznik da ga imamo. Are you trying to tell me something? You and your husband like to take the air at night, but did you know you're not the only ones who do that? Lady Armstrong also takes a stroll about that time. To je veoma interesantno, ali ko je Lady Armstrong? I thought you'd be intrigued. Only Mrs. V. Watch out for that old lady. She's got claws. Now, Mrs. Valenzi, I should perhaps return to my duties. Can I trust you, Anders? Možemo da ga pitamo šta je ta neki ključ koji visi na zidu. To mi zvuči... Zašto bi nam rekli da imamo ključ? To mi zvuči pametno. What's that key, sir? The one with the red tag? That's my pass key. Why? So you can go anywhere you like. Can I borrow it? I should get one of those. Ajde da ga pitamo za početak, jel taj ključ znači da može da ode bilo gde. Of course. Can I borrow it? Could you even come into my cabin? To je dobro pitanje. Jer ako on ima ključ za bilo šta, on je odličan budući osumnjičeni za smrt našeg muža. I'm about to go and do my rounds of the ship. At about 1:30, I could be near your cabin. Perhaps you might be in. Aha, rekao da će u 11:30 biti blizu. Bring your hat. What? I'll see you there. Ovo je jako weird. Reći ćemo I'll see you there. Bukvalno ćemo dogovoriti sastanak s njim, ali nećemo otkrivati previše. Can I trust you, Anders? To pitanje mi zvuči mrvicu željno, ali ne mogu da odolim. Can I trust you, Anders? My advice, Mrs. Valenzi? Look after yourself. That way people will stick by you. Ajde da ga pitamo za njegovu tajnu također. My good looks and charm are no secret, Mrs. Valenzi. You can tell me we're friends. If there's something I need to know, I'm quite taken with both those things. Delo mi da ako kažemo you can tell me we're friends da je to kao previše ono kao providno. I'm quite taken with both these things je možda bolja opcija da ga zavedemo. Well, that's very nice to hear indeed. Very nice. Till 11:30 then. Ostaje nam 20 minuta za druge stvari. Good day, Mrs. Valenzi. Watch the seagulls ili go back down. Ajde da pogledam malo seagulls, pošto nije kao da imamo neki plan. Birds dive and scream overhead. They fall off the boat, leaving off our scraps all the way from Liverpool. Anders opens the door of the bridge and heads down the ladder, leaving an officer in charge. Doing my rounds. Možemo watch the waves ili move on? Move on. Bukvalno ne znam zašto, ali mislim da samo treba da odemo odavde. Try the door, knock, go back down. Go back down. Ajde da probamo da se vratimo do naše sobe. Na randevu. Ne, mislim da je pametno da odemo u našu kabinu, definitivno. Less than 5 hours do kraja putovanja. I fall into my chaise exhausted. Chaise, nemam pojma kako se to izgovara. Ali mislim da smo propustili Andersona. The bed, the porthole, leave. The bed. The maid has been and made the bed. Get up. The porthole. Možda treba stvarno probamo da bacimo nešto preko porthola. Throw Malcolm's clothes overboard. To možda nije loša ideja. Da deluje kao da je on skočio. Izbacili smo svu njegovu odeću. A kakav zao smeh. Nećemo ništa više da bacamo. Ok, let's leave. Možemo da odemo do restorana da vidimo što se tamo dešava. Ili do kapele. Nešto me vuče restoran. Možda tamo saznamo nešto korisno. Jesus Christ, već je 12:22. Imam osjećaj da ne radim stvari dovoljno brzo. Lady H is sitting by herself at one of the tables. May I join you, Lady H? Of course, dear. A drink? Perhaps? Thank you. Uzet ćemo piće. To je mislim dobra ideja, da se malo zbližimo s njom. Wow, 2 martinija. Možemo da je pitamo da li je udata, da je pitamo za Andersonovu tajnu ili da sačekamo piće. Možda bi bilo dobro da sačekamo piće. Odlična mi je muzika u ovom delu. Here you are, ma'am, just as you like it. Sorted. Thank you so much. Did you just wink at him? Ili palm a sleeping pill? Ne, to nema smisla. Možemo da je pitamo da li je namignula ovom stewardu. You know, sometimes I even slap him on the behind. Wow, opasna bakica. You don't. Da, to je cela fora. Moramo da se zbližimo s njom da bi nam rekla nešto korisno. He takes it with good grace, I think. She grins and takes a big swig from her glass. Chin chin. Here you are, Mrs. Valenzi, straight up with a twist. Možemo da zamenimo pića, what? Ili da kažemo da nam je užasno piće, ili da uzmemo jedan sleeping pill. Ajde da zamenimo pića, to zvuči zabavno ako ništa. I can alter her drink when she's looking right at me. He's a lovely young man, he really is. If I was 20 years younger, I'd corner him in a cupboard. Okay. She turns to gulp another eyeful of the young man. Okej, ajde probamo sada da zamenimo. Ali šta smo dobili time što smo zamenili pića? Cheers! Možda ona sad ima duplo pića. You're very good health. I take a sip and Lady H sips hers. Cheers, I rather think this must be yours, dear. Aha, skontala je. She spits her mouthful delicately into the handkerchief and swaps the drinks back around. Drink up. Znači nije uspjela naša fora. Hajde da je pitamo da li je udata, možda saznamo nešto korisno. No, not anymore, but I rather liked it when I was. Lady H sniffs and looks away. Have you made this crossing before? Da li je ranije putovala u Ameriku? Je dobro pitanje. Oh yes. My 4th or 5th time. I can simply never decide where I want to be. Lady H returns her attention to me. You must have been stunning in your youth. What a mean-spirited thing to say. But yes, I was rather a looker. Da, čudan kompliment. Ne znam što smo joj to rekli. Ona traži nešto u svojoj torbi. You must have had men lining up. Ajde probamo da je obrađujemo još malo. Oh yes, the old dance card was always full. But one day, poof, none of that seems to matter. You pick one, whichever, doesn't matter. You settle down. And then 10 years later you come to your senses and it's too late to do a damn thing about it. Wow, to je depresivno. Raises a hanky to her eyes. Okej. Možemo probamo opet da zamenimo pića ili da cugnemo. You've not found your man, I suppose. I'm rather worried. Možemo da je slažemo da smo jako zabrinuti. To zvuči kao dobra ideja. I'm rather worried. Yes, well. It doesn't look good. Što bismo dobili ako bismo popili ovu pilulu? Ajde probamo popijemo jednu pilulu. Under the table I get a tablet out and hold it ready in my palm. Aha, možemo slip the tablet into her drink? To zvuči odlično, to ćemo da uradimo. I can't mess with her drink unless she's distracted. Will you stay in America, do you think? This time, I think maybe this time I will. England has too many memories in it now. And quite honestly, too many diseases. Lady H smiles thinly and digs through her bag. Sad je distracted. Brzo, tableta u piće. Lady H puts her handkerchief away and smiles thinly at me. Možemo da je pitamo da li smo vas vidjeli na palubi prethodne noći. Ali još uvijek nije popila lek. Ali ajde, to je okej. Taking a starlight stroll. Da li je ona hodala? Ha, kaže, oh yes, I always do. Uvek šetam po palubi. Not much to see, of course, but I heard something, though. Oh my god. Heard what? A great big splash. I think someone threw a chair overboard. Odakle ti ideja da je stolica? Da, zašto stolica? Well, I mean, I assumed it was a chair. Lady H takes a sip of her disgusting drink, then frowns. Ahoy there, steward. There's something floating in my drink. Get me another one. Skontala je. Da, skontala je da smo je nešto ubacili. Palm another sleeping pill. Mislim da nas ovo ne vodi nigde. You said England was full of memories. Unhappy ones? And happy ones. But all memories make you sad, don't they? Lady H raises a hanky to her eye and dabs. Aha, ona u suštini plače ili popravlja šminku. Steward dodano još jedno piće. Možda možemo da ubacimo pilulu. U naše piće. Ali zašto je to korisno? Zašto je korisno da mi popijemo tabletu za spavanje? Here's to you and that lovely husband of yours. Ajde da je pitamo da li ima decu. Ovo je sad već ono freestyle totalni. Do you know, my dear, but I never did. I mean to, but somehow the moment never arose. And then, of course, it was too late. Lady H sniffs and looks away. Swap drinks. Sad smo umešali lek i sad možemo da zamenimo pića. But if I had a child, I would have called it Marmaduke. Marmalade, duck, for cuddles. What? Šta? Lady H treats me to a winning smile. Well, bottoms up. Mislim da smo zamenili pića, nadam se barem. We clink our glasses and sip. How strange, maybe this is mine then. Seems very weak to me. Suddenly she yawns. Excuse me, oh my. Možemo wait and watch ili tell me Anders' secret? Ajde da je pitamo sad za tajnu, ovo je dobar trenutak. Tell me Anders' secret. Just between us. I can't go around giving people secret out like humbugs, dear. What a way to behave. Neće nam ništa reći. Možemo da joj kažemo šta se dešava, da nas u stvari muva taj kapetan, ili da joj ponudimo neki trade. Ali zašto? Ne, reći ćemo joj da nas muva, možda je to inspiriše. I want to know if he's legitimate. My dear, you have a husband, don't you? A woman always has options, ili our marriage is a sham. Mislim da je neutralni odgovor da žena uvek mora imati opcije. Not in my day, dear, but maybe now that's true. Still, when it comes to Anders, I'd exercise a little caution. Tako je bre, reci nam sve. What do you want for it? Pitajmo je konkretno, mislim da je došao taj trenutak. Secrets are precious, like jewels. Možemo da joj damo našu dijamantsku minđušu. To mi deluje kao onako glupkasta opcija, ali želim to da uradim. Maybe it'll work. Oh, that's too much. I'm too old to go hawking things to pawn shops. I tell you what, dear. 1,000 pounds. Ona hoće cash. You give me 1,000 pounds and I'll give you Anders' secret. Yours to have and to hold. You're not serious. I don't carry any money, što je tačno. Ajde reći ćemo da ne nosimo nikakav novac. Oh dear, my dear, what a shame for you. Možemo da stojimo i da gledamo u nju. Da čekamo da se onesvesti ili tako nešto. Uradimo to. You know, I think I'm overdue for my nap. I'm sorry to leave you, my dear. But I feel very tired suddenly. Goodbye, Mrs. Valenzi. Nice to talk to you. Do make sure you enjoy your life. Don't waste it, all right? Kao, oh, I don't waste a moment. To zvuči kao dobar odgovor, ali zahvalit ćemo se. Thank you, Lady H. Oh my. She gets up and moves away, wobbling slightly. Toodles. Let me help you. Možemo da joj pomognemo. Ali ne, želim da radim nešto drugo, iskreno, brat. Actually, let me help you. Možda odemo tako do njene kabine i nađemo nešto korisno. I don't need... Oh, maybe we can go together. Okej. 13:46. Još 3 sata do kraja putovanja. Opcija je sve manje. Thank you, my dear. Just pop me on the bed and... Aha, zaspala je. The inside of Lady Armstrong's cabin is tastefully arranged. She has her little medicines, a stack of books, a glass to put her teeth in. Možemo da pretražimo fioke. Knjige. Ona čita 3 knjige trenutno. The Moonstone, The Nine Tailors, The Murder of Roger Ackroyd. Šta je knjiga o ubistvu? Od Agate Christie. Read a page. I open a page at random. You should employ your little grey cells. Read another page. This is odd now, when you have a secret belief of your own which you do not wish to acknowledge. The voicing of it by someone else will rouse you to a fury of denial. Replace the book. Ali zašto menjamo knjigu? Kakva to veze ima sa bilo čim? Ajde pogledamo što još postoji ovdje. Možda nešto u vezi s njom. Lady H is beautifully asleep and drooling. She's missed her pillow completely. Click my fingers above her face. I mean, sure, why not? Nothing. Spava. Pick up her pillow. Ok, ovo zvuči jako loše. The slipcase is decorated with embroidered dolphins. Možemo da je ugušimo? Ne, to zvuči kao baš loša ideja. Spustit ćemo... Whatever you were thinking, Veronica. Let's just put it back nicely. Vratit ćemo jastuk na svoje mesto, ovo je najgore ideja ikada. I lean away from her. The desk. Stoji dnevnik na stolu. There are her tickets and a book about New York. Put the sleeping pills on her desk. To zvuči kao da bi moglo biti korisno. Možemo kasnije da je optužimo da je na pilulama i ne znam ti šta, da se ne sjeća stvari. Aha, možemo da skinemo naše ime sa bočice i da ostavimo bočicu tamo. Ok, to zvuči super. I step back out into the corridor and close the door quietly behind me. The forward cabins are occupied by car stairs on one side, nešto. Ajde da probamo da vidimo šta je ovo car stairs door. Knock, listen, step away. Naravno, prvo ćemo da prisluškujemo. What's this now? I can definitely hear someone moving around inside the cabin. Knock. Hello? Niko ne odgovara. Pokucat ćemo ponovo. Ništa. Step away. Možemo da čekamo u koridoru ili da napustimo ovo mesto. Sačekajmo još malo. 15 minutes pass by. Možemo još da čekamo. Ne znam, to je glupo. Ajmo negdje drugo, nešto drugo da radimo, definitivno. Leave! Ali šta? Aha, postoji zvono na brodu na koje ljudi pritisnu kada neko padne. Možda možemo da idemo do kapele. Možda u kapeli ima nešto korisno. Izgubit ćemo mnogo vremena na ovo. Imamo još jedan sat. Wow. Ovo neće biti sjajan playthrough. The small chapel is tucked into the very bottom of the boat. I fall to my knees and bow my head. Our Father who art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Bukvalno nikad u životu nisam na engleskom čitao ovu molitvu. Thy kingdom, ne sjeća se ni ona liriksa. Something, something heaven. That's what you've got? Pita nas krst očigledno. This is schoolgirl stuff. What do you want? Znam da uvek nisam bila, kako se kaže, pobožna. Grešila sam ili treba mi savjet? Grešila sam. Budimo konkretni i iskreni. I have sinned. I'm fully aware of what you've done, young lady, says the cross, obviously. What I'm not sure about is what the living Christ you think I can do about it. The living Christ. Aha, možemo tražimo krsto da ga vrati, ili da pitamo kako da uzmemo ključ, ili da tražimo oprost. Ma kakav oprost? Kako da uzmemo ključ? To ti nama reci. I absolutely hate to think what you would do with a passkey. But how do I get one? What should I do? Pitat ćemo what should I do. Confess your sins, Veronica, and beg for forgiveness. Honestly, it's very simple. So how do I get the key? To ti meni reci, krste. Anders likes you. Probably would let his guard down around you if you kept him busy enough. Anything else? Since you're here for once. Which god are you? To nije korisno. Ajde, idemo dalje. Idemo dalje da probamo nešto sa kapetanom. Mislim da smo tu propustili dobru šansu. Go take a hike. I'm tired of you. Leave. I hurry out of the chapel. Anders appears from around the corner. There you are. We're needed in the restaurant now. Oh no. Why? Šta se dešava u restoranu? Please, I don't want to drag you. But it will look very suspicious if you don't come. Ok, mislim da je ovo kao trenutak da će stvar morati da se razreši. 15:46, manje od sat vremena od ostrva. Imam utisak da smo ovo mogli toliko bolje da odigramo. In the restaurant, car stairs... Nisam video šta se desilo. Ali u suštini svi su u tom restoranu. Cela posada se skupila. Thank you all for coming. Anders, where's Lady Armstrong? I looked in on her, but she was fast asleep. I couldn't wake her. I imagine she wouldn't be able to help us anyway. We will continue without her. I apologize for gathering you all here. It is most unusual. But I believe something unusual has indeed occurred. Mrs. Valenzi. Malcolm Villenzi isn't with you. Okej, ovo je obračunavanje. I knew it. Ko je ova gospođa? Prvi put je vidim bukvalno. Možemo da kažemo don't be hysterical, ili he's missing since last night, ili he was with me this morning. He's missing since last night zvuči kao najbolja opcija. I'm worried sick. Kaže ova žena, that's because he's dead. Dead because of her. I saw him fall into the sea last night. He fell past my window as I looked out. Clarissa. Zašto nisi nikome rekla, prokleta ženo? Zašto nisi rekla meni? Because I loved him. I don't know if you can understand that. There, I said it. Okay, naša saputnica. You were on the upper deck last night, Mrs. Villenzi. Optužuje nas ovaj lik. Čekajte, naša saputnica je zaljubljena u našeg muža, mi smo zaljubljeni u kapetana Andersona, a Bakuta je zaljubljena u konobara. Prelepo. We went for a stroll. I didn't go near the upper deck. Malcolm was, I wasn't. Ne, mislim da moramo da budemo iskreni i da kažemo da smo bili na deku. Definitivno. That's all. I went below and he remained. You dropped your earring up there. The fact is, Mr. Villenzi is missing, but there's no evidence of anything untoward. It's my belief that Malcolm Villenzi committed suicide by drowning. Wow, oni misle da je počinio samoubistvo. It's the only possibility? Do you really think? Ne, moramo se pravimo da nam je stalo. Poor Malcolm! Don't believe her, you mustn't. She's a snake. She pushed him into the sea rather than let me take him. What? My own husband? Please, this is insane. Malcolm used you, Clarissa. Ne, pravit ćemo se ludi dalje. Because you knew he was going to leave you for me, and he was going to take all his money with him. He didn't have any money. You were welcome to him. He would have never left me. Mislim da je okej da kažemo da nije imao nikakav novac. Mislim da je to skroz okej. The money in our marriage is mine. Mrs. Villenzi? Možemo da kažemo it was her, she did it? Malo mi je to onako ničim izazvano da je optužimo, ali realno nemamo baš bolju opciju. Ajde pitat ćemo ovog čoveka šta? Šta želi od nas? You can't believe that. It's clear this pretty girl was having an affair with your husband. I must ask you, Mrs. Villenzi. Did you kill your husband? I'm innocent. You'll never prove anything. I pushed him overboard. I'm innocent, of course. Poricat ćemo do samog kraja. I didn't do anything. So, what happened? Mora da je skočio, Clarissa ga je ubio ili Carstairs did it. Mislim da je naša najbolja opcija da ga je Clarissa ubila, ali nismo to setupovali dovoljno. Clarissa killed him. She loved him and she couldn't have him. You dog, you beastly dog. Enough, ladies, don't fight. No one thinks you did anything to hurt Mrs. Villenzi, Miss Turpentine. Oh, thank you, Commander. I must advise the captain that Malcolm Villenzi committed suicide last night. But frankly, I do not believe it. But I do know, Mrs. Villenzi, that with a verdict of suicide, it prevents a life insurance payment from being made. Whether that is just or not, I cannot judge. Oh my god. Znači, zato što je samoubistvo ne dobijamo kako se kaže, osiguranje. I will be penniless. I believe you. So can I go now? Hajde probamo da izvučemo nešto iz ovoga. I will be penniless. Your husband should have considered this before he jumped. Možemo da tražimo Andersu da nas isprati. Ili da kažemo my lawyers would crucify you. Ne, Anders je naša jedina šansa pošto znamo da mu se dopadamo. To nam je rekao krst u kapeli. Tako da idemo s tom opcijom. I think I better head. We'll arrive in less than an hour. You should prepare to disembark. On hoće da kaže da treba da budemo u našoj kabini. Ali da, nemamo nikakvu opciju koja je povoljna za nas. I think I want to be alone. Sounds like a good idea. The chapel is to the front of the boat, and Mrs. Valenzi, once we arrive in America. Yes, my darling? Don't try to leave the state. What? 2:30, bar u hotelu Partington. Another drink, miss. Are you sure? Don't you think you've had enough? Čekam nekoga. To zvuči kao zabavnija opcija. Čekam nekoga. He'll come. I'm sure he'll come. Hard times, huh? It wasn't meant to be like this. Pa da, nije trebalo da bude ovako. Trebalo da smestimo nekome, brate, a ne ovako. Ovo je baš užasno. You know? I thought I had a good thing going. I really thought that. I had a man, I had a plan. I had a plan. It almost worked. So close.
Oh, bugger.
Okay. Kaže. New York Herald Tribune. The Devil's Due. Socialite Veronica Valenzi was widowed at sea when her husband Malcolm allegedly took his own life in what police have called highly suspicious circumstances. Mrs. Valenzi is left penniless in America and is reportedly in the market for a new attachment. Look out, boys, this woman looks like trouble. Na levoj strani je fotografija Mrs. Valenzi koja je u dugovima. Ok, ajde vidimo šta smo uradili. Znači, slobodu smo obezbedili, nismo uhvaćeni, ali nismo dobili životno osiguranje. Trebalo nam je 8 sati i 14 minuta i ovo je naš prvi pokušaj. E sad, šta je fora? U suštini, ovim mi smo završili igricu, znači prešli smo ceo gameplay. I nije bilo sjajno, zato što kao nismo dobili životno osiguranje, a cela poenta je da dobijemo to osiguranje. Sad je cela ideja ove igre u replayu, znači mi bismo sad trebali opet da probamo da na drugačiji način razrešimo ovu stvar. Da probamo da pričamo s drugim ljudima, da probamo da obezbedimo drugačije dokaze, da saznamo više tajni o ljudima. Tako da u stvari ova igra postaje zabavnija kroz ponavljanje. Ako mislite da bi bilo cool da ponovimo ovu igru i da odigramo još jednom, pišite u komentarima ono gdje mislite da sam napravio ključne greške i lajkujte video. Ako ovaj video bude imao preko 20 lajkova, sigurno ćemo raditi još jedan pokušaj, probati na drugačiji način da razrešimo misteriju, to je da smestimo nekome malo kvalitetnije. I da, ako mislite da postoji neko u vašem okruženju ko generalno voli detektivske igrice i kojima bi značila preporuka neke igre, ova igra je stvarno kreativna. Znači, ne znam da ste ikada igrali detektivsku igru koja znate da ste vi zločinac i pokušate da smestite drugima. Ne znam, sama ta ideja je vredna, hvale. Tako da hvala vam još jednom što ste gledali video, nadam se da ste uživali u ovom čudnom naslovu i mi se vidimo uskoro. Pozdrav!